Yo, what's up, guys? This is the L7C bringing you some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. This time we are hopping into some games real quick. We got a good hand going: Soul Servant, Blue Eyes, Imperm, Fusion Deployment, and Keeper of Dragon Magic. And we are going against a Yumi Fish deck that utilizes spells and traps that if you only control one normal monster, you can negate a card, destroy a card, things of that nature. They're playing the card of demise. And this deck is actually, there's a version of this deck on the dev bot that you can play against. It drew a 10E Spirit. So first we're going to special summon, activate his effects since we control no effect monsters. To special summon him, activating if we want to activate Soul Server, we're doing nah. So we special summon him in defense mode, waiting for the opponent. Has a multitude of back row. His field spell activates, which allows him to get a 2,000 attack token. Puts it in defense mode. Ask if we want to activate anything. We're like, nope. So now we are just waiting for the opponent. He gets to draw his card. As you see, he has a multitude of back row in the back. So first we are going to do Keeper of Dragon Magic. Activate his effect to discard the Blue Eyes. We are trying to get a polymerization. He plays one of his trap cards to negate my Keeper of Dragon Magic's effect, which is okay. We're just reading Phantasm Spiral Power. If you control a normal monster in a 1, target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, loses attack, negates if Umi's on the field. So we're like, alright, we're just reading the trap, seeing what we can do, but that's alright. We had another ways. We're going to do Fusion Deployment. And if we want to activate effect, we say no. So then we're going to get DM directly from the deck to special summon him to the field. It's asking if we want to activate anything. We're like, no. So then we do Faithful Servant, Soul Servant in America here to get Dark Magic Secrets. And then we're going to activate Soul Servants already to banish it to draw a card. And it's a card that we stacked, which makes this card so good. Opponents waiting, and we get the secrets of Dark Magic to hand. So first we're going to attack with Dark Magician. We're waiting to see what our opponent does. Activates another trap that would have actually gotten rid of my Dark Magician, but then we chain Dark Magic Secrets. We're going to Fusion Summon. And this play was extremely clutch, and because then we quick play Fusion Summon it into a Dragoon. So now we're still in battle phase. We attack his monster again. Waiting, takes 1k. Go to main phase 2. Activate Dragoon's effect. Waiting to see what else he has up his sleeve. I was about to say spleege. What the hell is spleege? Sleeve. And we're waiting for him too, so that's 2 back row. No, so we blow that up. Loses 2k. Yumi activates. It's actually if I want to activate. And I was like, yeah, I want to get rid of that card. So we negate and destroy that and gain an extra 1,000 attack for 4k. End turn. So then we're going to see what this guy has next. Activates his trap card, which is fine. So he gets it right back, so it was a little waste, but I did get the extra 1,000 attack. And right now he has 2 cards in hand, 2 active cards on the field, and 1 face down. I currently have a Dragoon. And the end's turn. So I just go into battle phase, and he surrenders. He didn't want to lose the 0. He didn't want to get his life points down to 0, so he just surrendered, which, I mean, that's just how it is on here. Don't like surrendering, me personally. I've seen it on my videos, but hey, more power, I guess. I mean, if you want to quit and just not take your loss with honor, then it is what it is. Hopping in the second game, we're deciding if we want to go first or second. I really struggle with that sometimes because my deck could go either way. We decided to go first. Looking at our hand again, not bad. We got Sage, Chocolate Magician Girl, Dark Magic Circle, Soul Servant, and Dark Magician. So it is not a bad hand. So first we're actually going to summon Sage, do Sage's effect to get an effect Veiler to hand. Then we're going to play Dark Magical Circle, and we are going to chain Faithful Servant on top. So we decide what's at the top of our deck, and we pick Navigation, reveal Dark Magician card, Navigation. Only reason we picked that is because we already have Dark Magician in hand. So then we set Nav, go into a Link Karibo, and then turn. So now we're waiting to see what our opponent is playing. Play Pot of Indulgence. So we're like, okay, just getting the draw power going. Let's see what else is going to be happening. Banishes the 6 cards, which is fine. Asking if we want to activate anything. We say no, get to draw 2. We're waiting to see what they play for our hand. They set a card. Waiting still for the opponent. Set another card. End turn. So we're like, okay. Then we draw the Apprentice Illusion. So we activate Navigation now because we want to try and get the Dark Magician. But the Dark Bribes. So we get the Ice Barrier Prism. Fantastic trap card. So we don't get all the big summons, but it's okay. So then we summon Chocolate Magician Girl, another card I really like. So I think we're going to discard 1 Spellcaster to draw a card. We're still waiting for our opponent. Still right now we don't know what they're playing. We do Chocolate's effect, discard DM to draw a card. They effect Veiler that, so it's alright. We were like, alright. But we're just like, okay, we'll just go into battle phase. Attack, and turn. And we're waiting to see what this guy is playing. So far, he's played Dark Bribe, Effect Veiler, Pot of Indulgence. So we're seeing what's he going to be doing. So he plays Pot of Duality. Still trying to figure out what he is running. So we see Secret Village, Threatening Roar, Messenger of Peace. So he's running like a Stall, Burn, Troll deck, which we've seen quite a bit of those in the past. So, and then he gets the Secret of Village of the Spellcaster, which doesn't help him right now because I already have a Spellcaster on the field. Does 1 day a piece. I'm like, okay, draw the Destined Rivals. That's fine as well. So we're just waiting to see what else they are going to do next. Because we saw them add that Secret Village, and it's we don't know their win condition. So they set a card. End turn. Activate if we want to chain anything. And we're just like, no. Go into our turn. Draw Blue Eyes, which isn't the best, but we can do things since we do that. We can discard a Blue Eyes White Dragon, special summon Apprentice Illusion Magician, so we have more monsters on the field. 1 day, and they surrendered too. We didn't even get to see what they were using, so they just chickened out and surrendered, which, again, really sucks. That's 2 games in a row we haven't had a life point count down to 0, so people are just quitting, and you know how we feel about quitting on the channel. We go rock, they go paper, so they get to decide who goes first or second. And now we're just at this awkward blank screen up, and we're back in it. Draw another hand's not bad. Dark Magic Circle, Keeper Dragon Magic, Teddy Spirit, Soul Servant, Super Poly. So the hand is not bad at all. Foolish Burial, so they send a White Stone of Ancients to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which was very interesting. Then they set 2. And summon Armed Dragon, level 3. Armed Dragons are getting new support, so we're like, is he running a Blue Eyes Armed Dragon deck? And then we draw a Rod, too, which this hand is very promising, and we could do lots of things with this hand. So we're trying to formulate what we want to do. Obviously, first you want to activate the Tenny Spirit because it's a free special summon. So then you special summon Tenny Spirit. Then you normal summon Rod. Ask if you want to activate Rod's effect. Ask if we want to chain anything right now. We're like, nope. Then we get the fusion, dark magic secrets. Then we activate dark magical circle. Waiting for our opponent, which means our opponent has a response to that. But and they dark bribe it, but it goes right into a fusion deployment, which plays perfectly to our hands. Because what we were going to do is we're going to do circle, then soul servant, stack dark magician, draw it. But since he just dark bribed into a fusion deployment, which really worked for us, we just get dark magician straight, which was fantastic. So it all worked out for us. So then we attack with rod. Activate. We can activate 3 effects. We are like, no. They lose 400 there. Attacking with Dark Magician. Asking if we want to activate anything. We're like, no. Magic Cylinder. We lost 2,500. But we're going to chain Dark Magic Secrets right here to Fusion Summon. That's if we want to activate anything. We're like, no. That we Fusion Summon right into a Dragoon. Which I'm sure they were not expecting that. So then we attack with 3K with our Dragoon, and then we end turn. We're going to see what they could do. We could have played Faithful Servant, stacked a card, but it was alright. They played Dragon Shrine, asking if we want to activate, and they surrender too. People just quit in main deck, making people quit.